You've definitely seen this effect before, where they use in movies or travel videos, where they slowly zoom in from the space and closer to the earth, and then through the clouds and through a specific city. After that, you can transition using photos or stock videos to show and highlight the location. So today I'll show you how to create this cinematic zoom in earth effect for your travel videos using Google Earth Studio, which is completely free tool and you do not need any advanced editing skills. I'm gonna show you very simply how to do it, and let's dive straight into it. To begin, what you need to do is just search for Google Earth Studio. Our link will be down in description, and you can see it is the first link here, Google Earth Studio. All you need is a Google account. If you do not have it, quickly sign up one, and what you're gonna do is just click on Try Earth Studio. So I believe you need to request for permission to use it, but it is a very simple process and it's almost immediately granted for me. So you just need to verify your Google Gmail account, and immediately you will be granted access and get to this page. So once you successfully get into this page, this is where all the magic happens. So you can start with blank project, but usually I don't recommend it because it takes a bit of technical skills to get used to it. So what I like to do is, instead of starting from a blank project, just go to quick start. So this quick start, you can see what kind of effects it can actually do, because it can do way more effects than you think. It is a very flexible tool and it can go quite advanced. So here you can choose several different effects that you want for your travel videos. This is a great place to start because it's so easy. So you can see that you can zoom to a specific location starting from the earth, or you can go point to point where you just transition between different buildings, or you can just orbit around a specific structure or do spiraling effect like this. You can even do more like fly to an orbit. This is pretty cool effect, but what we like to do is just a zoom in to earth effect. So let's gonna click this zoom to and click on start. So right now you need to set your point of interest, whether it can be the location that you want to zoom into. For example, I can search for Tokyo Tower or even New York City, depending on what you want. So let's say I want to zoom into Tokyo Tower. So I'm gonna just search Tokyo Tower. You can be very specific, even down to a street address, as long as you can find it here. Otherwise you need to search its coordinates and put it into, but for simplicity's sake, just search on Tokyo Tower like this, and as you can see, this is the tower that we want to see. Then just click on next. So you can choose your starting altitude. You can go closer, so that this is the starting position where you want to zoom into. Okay, so you can zoom into from here, or you can zoom into, let's say, pretty close. So, and you can also change the rotation. So I can just spin the earth. Let's say I want to start from Australia here. So let's say I want to start from Australia here and then zoom into Japan. So this is my starting altitude. You can also scroll to zoom in, and then yeah, I'll set this as my starting altitude and then just click next, and there you go, it immediately generates the video for you. So I think it's too fast. I can actually change the seconds to make it a bit slower. Let's say I want it for 10 seconds only, and enter. So see, it goes a bit slower. Alright, so this is a quick edit. If you're satisfied with the video, yeah, just click yes, and then once you enter here, you can edit even more. But if you're satisfied with this kind of transition, you can just click on render and download your video. So actually here you can actually do a lot more specific customization that you want. That's why I say it's a pretty powerful tool that you can actually go really deep into it. But for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna just try to edit a bit of things so that I'm gonna see the Tokyo Tower, not just on top of it. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. So what you need is the tilt. So right now my tilt is 0 degrees. So I'm gonna adjust the tilt. Okay, I'm gonna adjust the tilt here to a bit 45 degrees here. And then this keyframe thing is a bit of animation thing, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start from here, then delete the keyframe here. So there are other videos that goes way deeper than me, but this is what I'm just trying to do here. But I need to change the longitude as well. Okay, now I'll change the keyframe here, and then so this is what I'm gonna do, and then goes in, and then goes in here. Maybe I'll just pull it in. Alright, perfect. So this is what we want. But you do not need to do this because you can actually go quite deep. I suggest you to watch other YouTube videos that is longer, but this is what I want to do. So I'm just gonna add the keyframes I want. It takes time for you to experiment and check how you want to do it, but I want to keep my video simple. So once you finish it, just click on render. You can render in JPEG or video. I usually like video. You can change its dimensions as well, frames, and unfortunately attribution is its watermark, so I don't think you can remove the watermark. So you can't remove the watermark unless you use an external tool to remove it. So just click on submit. Alright, so it takes a few minutes for it to render and download, so you're just gonna click view. You can just click on download here to download into your local folder. If you do not know where your downloads are, you just click on animation here and go cloud renderer. So this is where your video is. So after that, you can use your favorite video editor to create a transition, such as using CapCut to add photos or your movements into this transition. So if you want more videos like this, make sure to click the subscribe button and comment down if you want any more tutorials, you want me to go deep into some of the functions that Google Earth Studio can use. But for now, let's keep simple, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask below. And thank you for watching. Hit the subscribe button if this video helps you, and I'll see you in the next video.